Okay. Got it going on in two places. Now, first of all, if you've got weather coming your way, if you're one of us and you've got weather coming this way, by all means, be careful and don't travel and stay home. Okay? Unless you're a brain surgeon and you have to go in and do brain surgery, which they should send a car for you anyway. So what I need to say is, howdy y'all. Alright. Now, gather your ingredients. And I want to say, first of all, if you don't have everything you need, you can open the jar up and put more stuff in it. It's okay, because you're going to shake it every day. So we're going to do a couple of things. First of all, if you scroll down on this page, sorry, I sound a little raspy still, you will see the ingredients that you need. Okay, and you will see instructions, but I'm going to give you the instructions again. If you scroll down a little further than that, you're going to see the protection that we talked about on New Moon. I want you to please, it's really dark, isn't it? Before you do anything else, put your protection up, please. So, mine are up. I'm lighting my white candle. So we're lighting the white candle. You need, and the list is down there, it's a little bit further down, but you need coffee grounds. Coffee grounds are for speed, so we're going to do it as I talk. So I have this perfect little jar right here. Right here. And first of all, you're going to put in it coffee grounds. Coffee grounds are for speed. Make things happen quick. But that is what we want, children. We want speed happening. All right, now, what I said the second, oh, peppers. I've got all kinds of peppers. So I've got some pure old, plain old McCormick black pepper. Okay. So, probably I'll open the bigger side of it. And you know, just like with cooking, just measure that shit with your hot. Okay. And the next ingredient, oh, I've got, wait, more peppers. So I also have this. Because you make it hot. You want to bring the heat, which causes discomfort and aggression. Now this is the Great Southwest Spice Company. And it has chili powder and peppers, other spices, and it is first of all, I'm going to say to you, people may not like what we're doing here, but this is for protection of our country. This is for protection of us. It's for protection of the people on the streets in Minnesota. Oh wait, I gotta get something across the room. Hold on. There you go. Witches are always prepared. So it calls for graveyard dirt next. Now, I'm going to tell you that if you are going to collect graveyard dirt, please don't collect it off of a specific grave. Just go to the edge of the graveyard and you know the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery. Graveyard is attached to a church. A cemetery is freestanding. But also a handful of dirt from a dead plant will do the job. You can also buy graveyard dirt. All right. Now, pins, needles, nails are next. Pins, needles, nails, and thorns. I threw some needles in here too. Because, you know, needles are pokey. So, nails, needles, thorns, that's next. And then, oh wait, I got some white pepper too. Gotta get all the peppers in there. So, white pepper. Okay. Yay for McCormick. And lemon pepper, because lemon is what? Tart. And it's more pepper. And it's supposed like cooking, or it's like chemistry. But it's not. It's witchcraft. And then, oh, I put some peppercorns. Just because I can, and because I like them. And then I also, to make everybody cry, I got some onion powder. Just roll that in there. Okay, now, this spell calls for vinegar because it's sour. Okay, I'm going to make things pucker up. Now I have, so cover everything with that. Yeah, baby. Ooh, it's bubbling. Ooh. Boil and bubble, toil and trouble, because we are creating some trouble. Now, have I left anything out? Oh, sorry. I have. Now, I do not have, I went out and looked. Couldn't find a hornet's nest. I couldn't believe it. So I drew a hornet's nest. Now, I am the most awesome artist, as you can tell. But it's kind of like, it's just bulbous at the top. And I drew some lines in it to make it look kind of like it looks, intentions, everything we're doing magic. Okay? This is my, if you're really a good artist and you want to do all the little stuff, go right ahead and do that. Anyway, drop that in there because hornets are what? They're mean as hell. And they will sting without being provoked. It's crazy how they act. If you have a wand and you want to stir that up with your wand, you just jump right up and do that. Now, this spell calls for moon water, and it is right now we're in a waxing, so we've just got this much moon. But again, intention is everything. So if you don't have any moon water, which I did happen to have some, but if you don't, just regular water. We prefer filtered, you know, because. And so what I want you to do is draw a picture of the moon. Set your water on top of it and just let it charge up, okay? Now, while that's working, probably need to get that off my computer. While that's working for you, while that's charging your water, oh, that smells really bad. You're gonna do two things. We're gonna let this charge. Have notes. All right. This is really bad. Don't laugh at me. I want you to draw a picture of the United States. Isn't that sad looking? Okay. Don't forget Alaska and Hawaii. And then you're going to draw a rune, and this rune is ALGIZ. Go look it up. It is for protection. Okay? And we're going to put it all the way across the United States of America. And Virgin Islands, Guam, everybody, okay? All the territories, Virgin Islands, everybody. Don't let's forget Puerto Rico. Draw that rune of protection over everything that is associated with, affiliated with the territory of the United States. Do that. Now, next. This is the part I had the most fun with. I made a list. You can make your own list. So the whole point of this is a war jar. And we're going to set these people against each other, because the idea is if they're busy fighting with each other, they can't cause us trouble because they're too damn busy worrying about each other and themselves. And who's got the most, whatever, the most, I don't know, praise for the day. So here's my list. See if you can see that. So the arrow in the middle is actually the rune symbol for Tyr, who is god of war. He's also god of justice. But do remember that he is god of war, and we are making these people go to war with each other. So I started at the top. You can go look up whatever you want. I looked up the cabinet, and it's got everybody. So Trump against all of them, but against JD, Bondi against Levitt. I also added, Miller is not on the cabinet, but I definitely put Miller in there because I feel like he's the instigator of this whole thing. Mitch McConnell, absolutely. Who else did I put in here? That's not Lindsey Graham. So this is where they are like this way at each other. But you can also do this with this symbol. So it's Tyr, but you can also, even like at the bottom of the page, which is what I think, you can do the arrow, but that they go in different directions. At the bottom of the page. They're all going in different directions. See if you can see that. This slide's terrible. I apologize. So we want that to happen. We want all of them to be against each other. Oh, we want them to be against each other. Probably ought to put whoever you want. At least get the cabinet. Probably ought to have the governor of Florida. Just whoever else you think needs to be in there. Definitely got Krusty Gnome in here. All right. Now, I promise you this smells really bad. Okay. All your stuff is in here. Your names are in here. And here's your spell. Hold your bottle between both hands. We set them against one another, all feeling anger for each other. None are ever on the exact same page. All are filled with a burning rage. Each worries the others outshine them. None know they are all out on the same limb, too busy fighting to bother us. All they can do is fight and fuss. All right. Don't put that in the jar. Hold on to that. Write your spell down. Hold on to it. Now, everything's in there. Oh, man. Okay. Now, again, if you don't have everything tonight, switch that around. You can open it and add stuff to it. It's fine. You can do that. It's not a closed spell like some things are. Now, I got mason jar lids. Because once I put this on, I don't want it to leak. Yeah. Okay. That's just my moon water. Everything can be done by intention. You don't have any moon water? You don't have any full moon water? Fine. Make some water. Dry the moon. Put it on there and let it sit. You can do it. Let it sit for 24 hours if you want to. But intention is everything. Leave it sit for 5 minutes. Okay? You don't have a hornet's nest? Draw a hornet's nest. You don't have any thorns? Draw some thorns. Everything is intention, and everything in magic comes out of here. Okay? This is not black magic. It's probably a little gray. But it is for the protection of you and me. Okay? This country. So that we don't just go belly up. These people are doing craziness. Okay? Now, the last step in that, ooh, isn't that ugly? Do you love it? I love it. Don't drink it. Is, I want you to light a red candle now. Red is the color of passion. It's also the color of anger, isn't it? And so now, I'm trying to get any of this on my computer. I started to set up at the kitchen table, but then I was like, no. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to drip wax all on this lid to seal the deal. Just let it rock. You can start burning sage if you want to. I've got dragon's blood burning because dragon's blood boosts everything. If you want to throw a little dragon's blood oil in this, have at it. Don't put salt or sage or anything that will cleanse or negate what you've set in motion. Now just let that dry. And you can still be like thinking what you're doing. All of them, they all hate each other. I think they probably all do hate each other. I think that they all are really afraid that, again, one of them's going to show up the other one. One's going to look better than the other one, and one's going to get more credit, blah, 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 blah. Now, with your, you can use a wand, you can use a pen, you can use whatever you want. I happen to have a knife. Okay. Is it dry? You're going to draw the infinity symbol. Remember what that looks like? Look there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, because we want this to be infinite. We want it to continue on forever and ever. Okay? Now, draw your sigil. It is the infinity symbol. You can draw it with a pen if you want to, or a pen if you want to, all right? Draw that on there. Tighten that lid. This is going to boil and bubble because you put a lot of nastiness in here, and this is going to boil and bubble and be just disgusting. Every day, your job. Well, first of all, you're going to take it outside, and you're going to put it under a tree. Big old tree, because you're going to get power and you're grounding there. You're going to take some power from the earth for this. And every day you're going to go outside, and you're going to pick it up, and you're going to shake it, and you're going to say the spell. We set them against one another, all feeling anger for each other. None are ever on the exact same page. All are filled with a burning rage. Each worries the others outshine them. None know they are out on the same limb. Too busy fighting to bother us. All they can do is fight and fuss. Every day. Now where we are, we're fixing to get some weather. And who knows, it could be nothing, it could be sleet, it could be 20 inches. We have no idea. They told us all that. So something's coming, we just don't know what. So that's why I didn't fill it all the way up to the top, because it'll burst, because it's going to be really cold. So put it under your tree, up against the base of your tree, and let it sit, and then every day come out and just shake the fire out of it, all right? Because we're trying to light a fire under all these people for each other, not for us. So we're taking their emphasis off of us as people, as the United States citizens, and directing it toward each other. And there's a lot of ego there, so this is not hard. This is just magic is not what we all, think it is. We're not conjuring out of nothing. There's a lot of anger and there's a lot of jealousy with these people, okay? So they're all on the precipice. They're standing on the top of the ridge anyway. All we're doing is just like, give them a little push. That's what magic does. Just a little push in the right direction, all right? So, go do your things, my children. make this happen. Let's get things back on a where we're not crazy. When we're not looking at the news every day and going, oh my God, what terrible thing has happened today. I've got some more spells I want to add to this, but I want you to do the protection. I want you to do your United States map and put that somewhere where you can see it. And just, when you put things, put it with your incantation, where you can see it every day as you're reading this. Know that we are protected. Okay? Now, I've got some other spells in mind, but let's go with this one. There are a lot of people doing spell work. A lot of people. Understand as well that they're doing some spell work against us. I firmly believe that. There are witches who are doing work for Trump. I don't understand it, but okay. So that's why you must be as protected as possible. You must be completely protected before you ascertain, before you start this work, okay? Before you jump up and do this. That looks like a butterfly. Anyway, I want you protected. I want the United States of America protected. More than that, I want you to know your rights. I want you to exercise them. I want you to call, write, text your Congress people, your senators. Postcards are extremely effective. Okay? Found that when I used to do radio and do advertising years ago. Anything that's written, they pay closer attention to than they do emails and text messages and whatever. If you're still riding around dinosaur faxes. So anyway, but go get this done. And just know, we're going to also, the next time, tomorrow, the next day, whenever, we're going to talk about egregores. What time is it? 7:36. Okay. Because I feel like he has one. A lot of people feel like he has one. And the best way to defeat or negate or neutralize the egregore, I'm not saying it right, that is protecting him. Okay? So let's do that next. All right, babies. Go and do your work. I have given you homework. I would like you to go and do it. Let's get this working. Okay? And I will be back here because it's off my main page. I don't want to, I don't know, hurt people's feelings, whatever. I'm not sure what it is, but I set this page up, and I guess it's what we need. All right, now I'm going to run over to the Tiki Talk, do a little bit over there, and I love you, each and every one, and I will see you in the next, maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know. Good night.